Sorry if you don't agree, okay? Because why else would he pick up the phone from somebody he's saying he does not know and start screaming, I don't know you, I don't know you, I don't know you. Sir, if you don't know somebody, you don't pick up their phone.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be the final part of the Gorgeous Doll and Futures drama. Like I promise you, this is the last part. Okay, so she went on to tell more of the story and also give more insight on some of the things. But guys, I tell you, don't worry, it's it has ended. Not that. But in this video, we're going to hear her tell the conclude part of the story and also people's response to the entire story, because this entire story time has gotten people talking. In fact, this is what I've been on the internet for a couple of days now. Everybody's talking about Future and Gorgeous Doll. So we're going to hear her finish her story and then people's response to it, and then I'll come and share more of my thought. But let me know what you think so far down in the comment section. Do you think that Gorgeous Doll is crashing out? Do you think Future is crashing out, or do you think that she is a pick me? She has always been on the call for Future. That's why she could be with Future for 5 years, and yet nobody knew her with Future, and they could go up and down. So let me know what you think about it, and let's go yeah continue story and people's response, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Part 2 of the story time. So from here, I'm in the penthouse looking around. It's a party. People are having fun, whatever. Y'all, listen. I was green. I was dumb. And I never expected no shit like this. This is one of those moments of my life that really was like, I opened the door to the bedroom. And there were 3. Use your imagination. Open the door. I look. I close the door. I call my mom immediately because I was losing it. Losing it. Okay? I'm going, listen, I go down to the casino hotel. I am tweaking, okay? So here comes his brother. Oh, sis, oh, so get the out of my face right now before I beat your ass. That's how I felt, okay? The thing about it is, thank God my friend was in the room, okay? Because that would have been 10 times embarrassing if me and her just walked in there together and she would have seen it, okay? So at this point, I'm tweeting. His brother comes like, sis, he texts me like, where you at? I leave the front of the casino. I go to my room and listen. This is when I first I started smoking hookah. I had a whole hookah set up, okay? It looked like a. He said it looked like a meth. Because when he said, where you at, I sent a picture of the hookah. Smoking my tears away. What the fuck you mean where I'm at? What? Where am I at? Mind you, this is like 10 minutes later. It wasn't immediate where you at. It was a, you dirty ass, you got the hoes right here. Like, drugged out junkie ass. But let me wash my mouth before I get reported. Anyways, for me, I was losing it in my mind. I'm going crazy, okay? So I go back to my room, whatever, and I text, I'm like, Yanni, like, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe you. Like, I really can't believe you. And he's just like, it was the meth lab. I commented, there's like, I hope you okay. Are you in your room? No, lounge. I remember that. That pissed me off because that was another like, where am I going to be at? Like, do you not know what traumatizing type shit I just walked into? What? You playing with my emotions. Okay, cool. So anyways, so at this point, I'm in my room or whatever, and I just don't have anything to say. I just don't like what am I supposed like I don't what? I'm checking flights. And at this point, my homegirl, like, I'm tweaking out or whatever. She had took days off. Like, it was understood on some, like, we're gonna talk about it. So anyways, I told my homegirl, like, look, we're leaving tomorrow. I don't about none of that shit. I go to sleep. I don't say nothing else because I wasn't a crash out. I'm a crash out right now, right? Like, I'm crashing, but I'm gonna stop after this, maybe. It's just like, y'all gotta really feel me how much this me up. And I mean that on my soul, okay? Like, Anyways, I wake up the next morning, I get a text, hey, meet me downstairs in the Sprinter. I said, I need to go shopping.
You're crashing out.
He said, well, okay, I got you. Come down to the Sprinter. I go down to the Sprinter. He was like, yeah, we're about to leave. Where are we leaving? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to LA. I don't know what the was. It was like a time where it was hard to get a jet or whatever, some shit. I don't know. But we had these big ass Sprinters. And I was like, what? So his brother said, he was like, you was crying last night on the phone with your mama. Did you just ask me about my night? Did you just ask me about my night? Yes, I spent it on the phone with my mama, smoking hookah, crying. What? Duh. Like, do you understand why I'm crashing out? If you don't understand right now, I want you to just leave the story. Because I'm like, I've been through some shit. Okay? So anyways, what do? I go downstairs. And that's when he was like, you was crying today. He says all this shit. Okay, cool. So then I'm like, where are we going? We're going to LA. Okay, cool. We get in the Sprinter.
Love it.
It was a long ride. Okay, and I think it was like in the summer because the Sprinter on the outside was black, attracting sun, driving through the desert. Okay, it got so hot to the point like it was like the air was working but not for real. Like it was weird, y'all, but it was hot. But it was like a 4.5 hour drive. It wasn't that bad. So I was okay, cool. We get there. Okay, guess what I do? Yeah, we pull up to where he usually wants to stay at. Okay, cool. Me booking a room because I'm booking a flight. I'm getting the on because it's like my homegirl didn't know the full story and it was so embarrassing. Like I walked in an orgy. What are we doing? Why are we still here? Like that's what I would think my friend would ask. Like, you get what I'm saying? But oh, let me back it up. Oh no, we're going forward because that happened in LA. Okay, cool. So anyways, he ends up booking a room. I tell him the room was cheap. Put me somewhere else. And he does. So he's like, okay, cool, where you want to go? I was like, yeah, just book it at the W, okay? Because at the end of the day, this was probably my like third time in LA. And we were staying in Beverly Hills. And the only hotel that I knew of the time was the W that I felt like was up to par. So he's like, okay, cool, whatever. So we go to the W. Me and my homegirl chilling. We got our room. We vibing. Okay, cool. He's like, yeah, we going to dinner at like 7. I am still focused on last night. Like, what are we talking about? But what does my dumb ass do? What does my dumb ass do? I get dressed. My homegirl get dressed because at the end of the day, she don't know the extent of why I'm upset. Hold on, let me back at the when I came downstairs at the casino, where was my 50,000? Like, that was very confusing. That was very confusing with me. That's why I went to LA. That's why I didn't just leave automatically. Hold on. Wind it the fuck up. That's why. It was like, I got you. Get these. Anyways. So, okay, now we're in LA. We're in LA, and I had just, like, said that shit to him, whatever. Okay, cool. So, we're in LA, and then he says, get ready for dinner. We meet at, like, some little cute, like, bar, like, pub type of, like, I can't explain it, but it gave, like, it was one of those old school LA restaurants, okay? We get in there. We all chilling, sitting down, whatever, and he starts to have a conversation with me. He like, you're a beautiful girl. It don't matter what people say. At the end of the day, they always gonna think. We was going through our first little, like, blog bullshit, you know? Like, when people was posting shit. He was like, it don't matter what happens if I talk to you or not. You a beautiful girl. People gonna think with each other, da-da-da. So then my homegirl, out of the mouth of her, she's like, yeah, like, Courtney, you gotta calm down. Girl, shut the fuck up. Who? It's an A-B conversation. Why is you in the back in my business? Now I feel like you're trying to be funny with my. So now I'm on 10, y'all. I'm on 10 just because I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. Okay? But if you know what Nurse Friend did when she moved to Atlanta, you already know my body. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta go find that story time. That's another. It's all on the page, babe. Just go find it. So anyways, at this point, I'm sitting there. He's still talking outside his neck, just talking. Like, I'm not even listening. One thing about me, it takes like half a blunt or half a gardening, and I'm cool. Like, I'm gonna just sit there and be like this. I check out. I literally mentally check out of everything. So we're sitting there, cool, okay, whatever. He's like, okay, I need to go to the studio. I just thought of something. Part 1 and part 2 are up, okay? Let me think about it if I want to say this, because it got somebody else in it, and I'm just not trying to, I don't want to just bring people into my shit, but in my shit, like, story time over. We'll start again tomorrow.
Gorgeous Doll sucked a fart at a Future's in a way that he will never be able to get over her. And that's my theory. Sorry if you don't agree, okay? Because why else would he pick up the phone from somebody he's saying he does not know and start screaming, I don't know you, I don't know you, I don't know you. Sir, if you don't know somebody, you don't pick up their phone. You don't pick up their phone calls. You don't know them. You don't scam likely. You know what I mean? But for him to answer and start crashing out, I believe her. Well, personally, I believed her by part 2, right? But once she put up them 2 APs of the presidential, she couldn't have been lying. And this whole thing about, oh, like, Des really his favorite, that's really his favorite, okay? Because I don't know about the whole song thing. I'm sure I got to go back to his discography now and see what songs that he was talking about her that she mentioned. But I truly think he loves that girl. He loves her in a way that he will never be able to get over her. Because what do you mean you're yelling and screaming at this girl over the phone like that? Like, what happens to keeping a pee? You know what I mean? And this also, I don't know. My girl, why? I just want to know why people find Future attractive. Like, doesn't he give you guys, like, beady-eyed owl? Like, I've never found that man attractive. His vibe, sure. Music, cool. Him? Okay.
One thing you can always count on a man with some money to do is embarrass you. I just sat here and went down the whole rabbit hole with Gorgeous Doll and Future. And that girl ain't lying. That man is screaming to the top of his lungs. That man answered the phone the first ring. For you not to know somebody, you don't answer the phone that fast. That woman is not lying. She just proved and embarrassed every woman that he has dealt with within the last 5 weeks. Well, y'all already know that man ain't no damn good. But I'm just saying, that was so good. She tells such good stories. Like, her story time is so good. And when I tell you, Future has met his match, Gorgeous Doll popped her shit. When I tell you, she put it on the floor with his ass. One thing about a man, you can never, ever doubt that they will embarrass you, especially the ones with some money. They will embarrass your ass because they feel like they are the ones with the motion. Get your own money, women. Ladies, make sure you have your own money so you can pop your own shit.
The whole situation with Future and Gorgeous Doll, bro, let's just break it down. Future is 41 years old buying pussy. We're just going to call it for what it is. He bought her a watch and all this other shit just to hit. And to just keep getting it whenever he wants it. And Gorgeous Doll is selling it. We're just watching a live transaction. And it blows me how people find this entertaining. Like, bro, Future is a 41-year-old man who is a unsexually disciplined trick that just buys it over and over. Really got on the internet and said he spent $3 million on and y'all support him because y'all be like, oh, he has unlimited access to women. That make it cool? I literally get on here and prove the point. Like, y'all sit on here and say worthless. But then y'all support Future when he spends $3 million on it. So does pussy power? Does Future have power, or does the cat he's buying have power? Because in this situation, he's really losing.
You can't get with a man like Future and get mad when he start futuring. Women take the biggest L when they think they're better or different from the next woman. Like, he treats y'all all the same, trust me. So don't ever sit here and think like, oh, he treats y'all like this, but I don't play with him. No, he just play a different game with you, but he's playing a game with you. And you take an even bigger L when you come online talking about, this man ain't going nowhere, he will never leave me alone. Meanwhile, the only reason why he won't leave you alone is because anytime he come back, you're there waiting for him. I swear, 9 times out of 10, thinking that you're the exception to the rule you're gonna lose because there's the rules and then there's the exception. The exception is like 0.01%. And if you go into the situation thinking that you're part of the 0.01%, you're probably gonna lose. Don't ever think that way. Always think like, okay, if he then treated this woman like that, what the hell makes me so different? Like, what makes me so much better than these other women that he's gonna treat me any better? Like, yes, you have your own uniqueness and stuff, but what makes me so much better to this man than these other women? And he's treating me the same way he treated these other women, but somehow I'm better than them? The craziest thing about Gorgeous Doll story time is that she thought she was getting on here telling us some tea. Telling us that Future is like not a good guy, as if we didn't know that already. Stop playing with me. Now I'm about to tell everything. Girl, we already know that. You didn't know that? And y'all keep saying that man was crashing out. That man was not crashing out. If you want to say he was crashing out, their crash outs are totally different. Like, her idea of crashing out is yelling, screaming, foaming at the mouth, and being in your emotions and feelings at the end of the phone call. And his idea of crashing out is yelling and screaming at the phone, hanging up, and giggling, and just loving the thrill of the toxicity. The moment that she said, I'm not going to stop talking, I'm about to let these people know all what you put me through over these 5 years. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what this is going to entail, but I don't think it's going to be anything too shocking because we are talking about Future. Yeah.
I think with this Gorgeous Doll situation, she really just not over Future. It's evident. And she really thought when she was messing with Future that she was the only female, but there's no way that you thought you was the only female because we all know the type of man Future is. I mean, the man got like 1,000 kids with 1,000 baby mama, and you thought you were gonna be the only one. Not only that, when he was messing with you, we did not even know who you were. You were a secret. So I kind of understand your pain. I feel you. He played in your face for too long, and they just got to a point where you couldn't take it no more. So you decided to bring it to the internet, but you call it your lore. Not only did she bring it to the internet, but sis had receipts to go with. She was even able to get Future on the phone. I'm talking about this man was screaming. He was screaming out his lungs. And then he tried to say he didn't know her. How you don't know her, but you on her phone doing all this screaming, Future? Pluto. Like, how you don't know her? She's clearly not over him, though, because every time in her lore, when she was telling us about her lore, she would, when he barked, she ran. Every time. He'd be like, come and see me. You automatically got on the plane. Flew to him. Not drive. You flew to him. Not Ubered. You flew to him. You didn't go just down the street. You went hours away. In a plane. I definitely do understand the frustration, but it's so evident that she not over him because she keep slick saying that's her man, and if she want him back, she can have him. She definitely was a secret because if he could pop out with Des and matching outfits to a party she was invited to, also is crazy work. And then you flew out to him just to see that he was having a threesome. That's even more crazy work. Future needs to be tamed. So there's no possible way that you thought this man belonged to you and only you. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Please go down in the comment section and share your thought about this entire story, people's response to it. Go down in the comment section and share your thought. But please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts, okay? I really want to know you guys think because some people think that she's crashing out because she's still in love with Future. While some people think that Future is the one that is crashing out. I have like an unpopular opinion to this, but yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section. We don't tussle here. We're just here to have conversation. So for me personally, first off, I had to stop the story time here because she keeps on going. Like, I just feel like this is where the story time is going to end, and that's why I ended it there. Because she just keeps, she's still talking. Okay. And for me, I just feel like there's nothing she's saying that is making everybody like, Future did that. It's almost like everybody know what Future is, who Future is. So everything she's saying that she experienced or the trauma she experienced is not a shock to us. It just feels very cuckoo kaka hearing her say that she went through that. Everybody know Future is for everybody. Future is out there on the streets. Future does not owe nobody loyalty. And it is what it is. And people saying that she's crashing out. I feel like maybe she at a particular point, like according to her, when she was green, she was really naive and really hoped that our relationship with Future would lead to something serious or something very important. But apparently, Future was not even taking her serious. So for me personally, I feel like Gorgeous though she's a messy woman. Like she's a very messy woman. And someone like her, she tells her story because she doesn't really have anything to lose. Telling her story, exposing you, exposing the celebrity. She did the same to what was his name? Davido. And I feel like she doesn't really have anything to lose. But do I think she's crashing out? Like, kind of. Because I feel like when something is too much, like, when do you draw the line? So, do I think she's crashing out? Yes. Then, for Future, do I think Future is crashing out? Yes, it might just be a tiny little bit embarrassed that she's out there ditching out his business and all that. But I don't think that he does anything for him. Like, I feel like Future is going to move on, like, Coca, like you're nothing and all that. And another thing I feel like she's doing what she's doing, I feel like Gorgeous don't know the industry. I mean, social media industry and all that. She knows what's selling. So I feel like she's very intentional about her story time now because it's going to bring her some type of revenue. And it happens to be that now she just launched an active wear clothing line. And yeah, I feel like this is our intention or this is our purpose of her sharing this story now or dragging Future all over social media that is getting so much attention because now she's selling her activewear and people are buying. So I feel like she knows the play. She has been out there. She has been on the street for a long time too. I feel like she knows the play and she knows that pulling out allure and putting Future on it is going to bring a lot of attention to our social media. And from that, she can also navigate people to buy our brand, our activewear that is out there now, and she's selling. So I feel like that's one of the major reasons she's doing this. I feel like she's doing it for a monetary gain, not because she's only crashing out. But I feel like there's a little bit of sourness, painful there that not, herself and Future never got to ride down the sunset together and all that. I feel that there's a little bit of pain there. But also I feel like she's just being a businesswoman using Future or a relationship with Future as an attraction to bring people, to bring attention to her on social media. Whether you like it or not, social media is a very messy place and people love messiness, people love things like this, and people are going to try to get themselves draw themselves to it and even patronize things like this. So anyway guys, let me know what you think about this all crazy buhaha up and down that Gorgeous has been doing, and she's still going. Do you guys want me to do more of it? Let me know. But for me at this point, I'm just like over it. There's nothing she's saying that is new, and I feel like, girl, when is the time to, I feel like when something is too much, like it's too much, like just I'm over it already. I don't think I'll even watch any of the story or listen to any of the story again. But if you guys want it, I'll do it for you guys. You guys get it. So anyway, guys, go down in the comment section. Share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about this story. Down in the comment section, people's thoughts on it. Go down and share your thoughts. Don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.